platforms, programs, and policy. National Cultural Center works together with both government, MDAs, and private sector, such as the Ministry of Gender, National Union for the Creative Performing Arts and Allied Work, Uganda Performing Rights Society, URO, and UFMI, among others. Our mandate to encourage and develop cultural and artistic activities, academic, philanthropic, in existence for the past 20 that has of recently come to the sector. A reason we have not concerns cannot be addressed. To be big round of applause for listening to us. Experiencing this day at the inaugural, which brings back memories of some of the tech which continues to be celebrated in global literary circles as a greater by the Abakaimbira drama actors, thereby nipping the flowering in the bud. This is without forgetting the music, art, and the literature that has and similar struggles for political creativity, ingenuity that Ugandans from all the 8 domains of art, culture, and creativity only unique but also very competitive in the world. To the national development. And I want you to take note of some of the 386,000 Ugandans. In percent to the national GDP. The growth with the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, arts, culture, and creative industries leadership stands still, creative industries alive. As a supplementary to stimulate of gender and social development, Uganda National Cultural Center, National Culture Forum, and creativity in Uganda. However, we need to move like community mobilization and mindset change under our Ministry of Gender, Labor, and Social Development. Human Capital under Ministry of Health and Education, and Tourism under the Ministry of Tourism. Several strategic concerns. The regulation of the sector by establishing a Ministry for Arts and Culture. Establishment of a private copy levy to growing of the arts, culture, and creative industries by supporting recovery of a supplementary budget for the e-concert and our inclusion in the. I wish to thank 75,000 nominations for the Janzi Awards, which we received by the Janzi Secretariat and in different categories. This is not just any award, but a music and musician in the persons of Mr. Sewa Chirianga. Everybody to stand up and give him a standing ovation. The competition in the award process, to those who have won the award, congratulations. It is invite the Honorable Minister and our guest of honor to come and give us our remarks. Thank you very much.
Allow me first of all to thank you for coming in big numbers, and also allow me to remove my mask since I am of the diplomatic missions. Ladies and gentlemen, 2021. As government, we have tight conditions, but I'm proud it has continued. Big stage alone, and why I'm sure would have filled the whole of this place if we had opened up by now. Thank you for keeping yourselves up and continue to run. Has been evidenced through the stimulus package, and I'm happy to see the allied workers, Uganda Music Association. When you recognize your commanders, I'd also like to encourage you artists to respect, be perfect at the beginning. But I'm also proud that the Janzi Academy based their nominations on the main domains of the sector, which is films and videos, visual art and crafts. The only one that is missing is because we recognize the role they have played in taking our contemporary medical practitioners. To respect these domains, our contribution towards the national, but we can only quantify it better once we are inclusion, when we are doing budgeting and planning. The government has been working tirelessly to ensure that art and culture sector is strengthened. Several interventions have been done, including as well as regulated with key partners like the National Association of Broadcasters, Communication Companies, package of a strengthened corporate law and traits within our systems such that our equity is really yielding as soon as we get. This is meant to ensure that the creative industry are competitive locally and internationally. And we are intending to add some value to their talent. We had thought about Webaja, but the government is now thinking of a bigger first know what we are suffering are not going to be endangered. Discussions was meant to support artists recover from COVID-19. It couldn't reach everybody, and all our partners for the job well have seen a number of journals and cadres and applause. Challenges would hit. At time where you needed support and help, artist who is not with us right now, but we really thank you. There are a number for discussion, especially on creative happen. It would be my first bone, but I would have to take it to cabinet. We are planning and lobbying to support the female artists. It is and challenges that many artists faced. Certain organizations support us to be upon you for a bigger, also planning to celebrate with our contemporary. Of you has not been attempted. You perhaps will not survive without them. Things and appreciation for the work they did. Whenever you meet or get to see them, they are part of us. Let me also state that we need to vaccinate. Some people are still adamant than anybody else. We are sure he loves his life. Uganda continues to hold some people back. I want to open the country, the SOPs. So I want to appeal, but the speed at which people are responding is still slow. Be vaccinated. It is still free in Uganda. National change and community development. In the structures we mentioned, for the planning, and we're now going to be located in about 3 sectors, and not sector-based budgeting. So art and creative, you'll be under education and the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development. And even agriculture, for whoever wants you to speak. I'd want to conclude by, first of all, your contribution is acknowledged in the art and creative industry. For those on the bottom to make it announced. But for now, not everybody could be the first. And hoping that this is going to continue, we'll be back for yours next year. I'd like to encourage you, these awards bring us closer to each other. And I'll take this up. God bless you.
Hello. If we want schools to open, and I speak, now we need them back in school. Okay, so as we continue, we'll talk to us briefly.
It's my honor to call upon General Salim Saleh. Ambassador, you're most welcome.
I think there was a small mishap in protocol. I asked her for her indulgence, and that is a very low. But otherwise, and it is very, very clear and backing the process in good. When OWC of all the public took place, we decided of themselves, and they're not an easy journey, as you can see, a very important sector, but beauty came out of their bodies. Enjoying silently, but they don't want to bring in the public. And thank everybody for having activated, and from Kampala to the whole of the world. We're also actually working on reaching and Delhi. And trust me, OWC is going. That is when I hope people will at least acknowledge, and it will make Uganda more visible, because it will be exporting Ugandans. Without musicians, people who work on emotions, but most people mistake them. This is far from the truth. Musicians in a less than normal human behavior are very, very rich. The richness with which the makers and songs and different QC requested Makerere University to things in Uganda. And the is number 2. You have music. When you are being buried, they sing your songs. When you are in love, and that was in bringing out these riches, and that's why we are celebrating the Janzi Award here, so that people are aware of this. A car, a telephone, a house, but this is bordering towards spiritualism, and you don't see the immediate value as a utility, but it has so much sentimental value that today has acknowledged the process in which this activity must continue. So the orphan of creative arts, creative industry is orphaned, but this orphan grow and become very good parents until they become very good grand. The music industry, the creative industry with India, 50% of India's economy is the service sector, and the leading service sector is Bollywood. Even in America, it has been Hollywood. So why should we be different? Why should we not? I can tell you that in 2002, I had the privilege of taking Dere Troop to China when I was the ambassador in China. You don't know what they did to the Chinese. There were several other groups that came from other African countries, but it was only Ugandan Dere Troop which was being shown 5 minutes after the hour. That's when the news has been read for 30 seconds, for 1 minute, every day for 1 week. Dere Troop was on air in China. So when we are saying we want to take our arts and creativity to China, it's in 2018 and 2019. If Mr. Okello will stand up. Okello, please stand up. Okello and his team won an award in Jaipur in India on the traditional dances of the world. He's there. And again, last year, another Ugandan group won the same. So why are we denigrating our powerful resource? Why? We must continue to expand it. And ladies and gentlemen, the dream of General Saleh and OWC is by 2030, the whole world will be dancing to Ugandan rhythms. And all this, by the way, is following the president's mission of making Uganda increase productivity. Everybody only thinks in terms of producing coffee and tea. Fine. But this is also production of, what do you call it? What do you call this production? Creative arts. Yes. So creative arts is one of the biggest factors of development because it contributes through its productivity. The other production now is called artificial intelligence. So while we must produce with the traditional factors of production, we must also go now with the modern factors of production through creativity. And that is where it is. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate all of those who have contributed to this. Most important, I want to remind my young friend, Janzi Wawa Sewa, for having given us this opportunity by creating a very unique instrument, almost and nearby, but not exactly like a dungu, but something close, but it's in its own right. And this has been patented, and we want to appreciate you for that. There will be more appreciations of people who will be doing this, similar things for Ugandans and for the whole world to enjoy. And we urge therefore all of you not to be shy, bring it out, get it out of the system, and let the world see what your creativity is like. Finally, Honorable Minister, I want to thank you very much for having accepted to come. This is your ministry's function, and it's important that you do grace us with this. I also want to start with somebody, or to also mention General Angena, my good colleague, who started this with General Saleh, and he's here. Please stand up for recognition. He has now been taken to Foreign Affairs. I don't know whether my brother, the other general, whether he's here. Kayanja, General Kayanja. Because it was General Kayanja who was first assigned to deal with these musicians. Fine. He's not here, but I cannot go without acknowledging him. So, on behalf of General Saleh and OWC, let me wish you a very good evening, and please enjoy yourselves to the full, and let Ugandans discover themselves and their riches, and we show it to the world. God bless you, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Afande, I also want to say music is so important. There's a community in Kenya that have realized if you play music for cows, they are more productive, and they have proved it right. So music is that important, but so are the other aspects of creative arts. Thank you very much. Operation Wealth Creation, thank you for listening. Okay, so as we continue now, we are to the moment where we start issuing or giving out our awards to see who is winning in the different categories today. But right now, we bring you some entertainment by the Chika Troupe. While they come on stage, I've got to remind you that the hashtag is Janzi Awards 21. Let's trend to number 1. It's the first episode of Janzi Awards 2021. Uganda for us. Mwana temusumagide. Thank you.
wamusizza webaze Katonda yakuwangaza ekiri ewuwo ne wange kyekiriyo naye guma nywereza ddala akalimu kaako koolina abasinga tebakyalina okusirika kw'owulira si mirembe buli muvubuka akaaba agamba najja weeze n'asomesa omwana buli gwe nkabeerabeera akaaba ensi efunze eyo kwenkana akayo ndowooza okunnyuka amaka ngalekeraani nkoze 2.75 landiroodi aswama n'akameeza kammanja n'omugagga aswama nze binsobedde waka ne mu kibira abinsobedde zibinsobedde abinsobedde waka ne mu kibira abinsobedde muvubuka lindako okutulugunya munno ne bw'omusiba ebbanja teryesasula muvubuka tomala gasaasaanya nsigo mulamu bwe bugagga kozesa obupiira yonja omwoyo gwo muvubuka gukuume agali awamu ge galuma ennyama najja weezi n'asomesa omwana buli kwenkabirabeera akaaba ensi efunze okwenkana akayo ndowooza okunnyuka amaka ngalekeraani nkoze 2.75 landiroodi aswama n'akameeza kammanja n'omugagga aswama Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kenneth Mugabe. Thank you. Kakebe gozanya bayo kagobako koyo kukunonya werake obudde buzibe lwaki tokoba kuzanya werage nonyeza nebulwa zenebulwa werage wanyatako kuzanya wemba mufumu mbulira kibunomu werake kibunomu addawa yimba nange kibunomu werage
nsaza akaviri nze n'ennyuma anze zitera kugolola ngoloddeko pangize n'emyola gyaffene bambyolyeka geregeze naze nabyekolemu ebijanjalo okumanyo nabigyeko nakwezuba nga tujali amapeera nenja maamawo kati nze kwetegekette nabunye n'akagatto. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kenneth Mugabe. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Kenneth Mugabe. Banango bugalo wa Kenneth Mugabe. Do we have some Nachis in the building? Ooh, Nachis are that particular category which will tell you, come home, my parents have gone. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Kenneth Mugabe one more time. And into the biggest subject of the day, ladies and gentlemen, and those are the words. Tubaniriza mwenna abakatwegatako basebo ne banyabo muzikirize ntwala akaganya ate tutabule ku lulimi weewaawo twagala okuwaniriza omukulu gwe tulina masekati gaffe, and she has said and said it all since the beginning of this particular time. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are launching into the two categories of these awards, one, we have the outstanding book, that is Janzi Awards 21, and outstanding children's storybook. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me the Minister of State for Gender. I was wondering that my minister has gone. We still have ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Peace Mutunzi. Banango bugalunga minister wajja. Ladies and gentlemen, and the nominees are
Outstanding Book, The First Woman, written by Jennifer Nansubuga Makumbi. Zura Maids, written by Apio Otuko. Deserted, written by Bob Godfrey Chisiki. Outstanding.
And the name is Zura Maids.
Kiss
have the honor and opportunity to invite Zura Maid to say something and how she has been able to make it.
To be here and to be the recipient of this award. I would like to thank the reading public, which is a social evil that is propelled by human greed globally. I thank you for standing with Zura Maids and for casting out the evil of human trafficking through your vote. Thank you very much.
Outstanding Children's Storybook. Namulanda by Warabyike Magoba. Munini the Weeping Bean by Rachel Twinyomugisha. Battle of the Jungle by Agaba Dennis.
Category is Namoranda.
Rage city boy from this inti. Weshewe. Yotenda kawaminda. Tirai. Byoke byokwenda byoka nibyo dukora kushemeza kumtima. Kastogo wena rukweta mama. Diabononye. Tirai. Byoke byokwenda byoka nibyo dukora kushemeza kumtima. Kastogo wena rukweta mama. Diabononye tutata.
Mr. Namranda, an opportunity to speak to us and
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I might thank God first, who gave me the talent to write for children. I've been a writer. I'm delighted that my first award was from the Uganda National Cultural Center. And the climax, I'm sure this is my climax, I will not stand for any other award, is also from the same Uganda National Cultural Center. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is not my award. It's for award for all the children all over the world, especially in Uganda. This is to say thank you for being good readers. And I promise you, I'm going to write more and more books for you. And I'm going to encourage you to be good writers, even better writers than me. Thank you.
Hello.
Outstanding non-fiction writer Charles Peter Maiga, Work and Prosper. Joyce Mpanga, It's a Pity She's Not a Boy. Jimmy Spire Sentongo, What I Saw When I Died.
Okay. This category of the children, outstanding non-fiction writer, I'd like to invite Mr. Ojede. Mr. Ojede is the executive director at Uganda National Cultural Center to come out and give us the winning name of our writer tonight.
The outstanding non-fiction writer is Charles Peter Maiga. Thank you very much. I would also give opportunity to Charles Maiga to say something before he leaves the floor. Thank you very much. And to thank those who voted for him.
I stand before you as Charles Peter Maiga, believe me or not. Do not doubt me. I got a call this morning when It was around 8 or so, and Oweekitiibwa Peter Mayiga saw my missed calls and said, I would like you to go and represent me. And I said, what will I say? And I asked him, what did you feel when you realized that you had been nominated? He said, buli omu ayagala okusiimibwa, nasanyuka nnyo, mubeere beerufu, mweyongere. I hold this in front of you, and I would deliver it to Oweekitiibwa Peter Mayiga and tell him that his works have been appreciated. May he continue to write and to inspire many more people. God bless you. Ssaabasajja Kabaka awangaale.
Thank you very much, Oweekitiibwa Nuwa Wamala Nyanzi, who has received this on behalf of the Katikkiro of Buganda. Now, we're trending. The hashtag is Janzi Awards 21. So get on and let's trend to number 1. And we want to say thank you very much to everyone who has been able to come here today. We are live on NBS TV. If you have not downloaded the Afro Mobile app, then you're missing out. All our people who are viewing us across the globe from Africa and the continents far and wide, we appreciate you and we thank you for being part of this history in making. Now, the next category that we're looking at is the category of the outstanding cartoonist. And to give out this award,
cartoonist Jimmy Spire Sentongo, Wezira Arnold, Chris Ogon Atukwasize.
to give out this award, I invite Marcela Kareche, who is the Executive Director, Government, Citizens and Interactive Center.
I don't know if they have announced the nominations, but the award goes to James Spire Sentongo. Let me give him an opportunity to say thank you.
Yes, I thank everyone for appreciating the dripping bottle. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, our sponsors want to thank Ministry of Gender and Labor Development, the Uganda National Culture Center, we have Wealth Creation, and we have Stanbic Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, not leaving out NBS, and we have the Uganda Communications Commission. Thank you so very much for powering us and for keeping us moving and going. And at this particular time, allow me to take this time and welcome Nunu.
stage. Nunu has done a lot where poetry is concerned. Nunu has made sure that poetry is kept alive. She had the Kwivuga nights that, of course, COVID came in and interrupted that. But she passionately continues to make sure that poetry is where it's supposed to be. And today, by the way, let me tell you, you call it Kwivuga, you call it whichever in your language, but poetry is the way to go. And there we go.
My apologies. I was fortunate enough to be asked by the beautiful Dr. Grace Majoro to walk out the minister. So that's why I had to run. My apologies again. My name is Nunu. My government name is Linda Butare. I'm the founder of a poetry event called Kwivuga. Kwivuga started 2011. It's a platform for expression. So I'm very honored to be here. I'm very, very honored to be here. And Janzi Awards is a great representation of what we artists have struggled to do and, put ourselves out there, and eventually we're being recognized. So thank you, Janzi Awards. So I'd like to perform a freestyle poem with my friend Pamela Chai. Pamela, please come up. Pamela is one of the most beautiful creative humans I've ever met, and she believed in my dream from day one. And I've always had an army of women. There's a bunch of them seated over there. Hi, guys. So I'd love to do this with Pamela, and it's just freestyle. So I hope you enjoy yourself.
Nyingati achaye keronen. Achaye anyatin paroza kelo a ai kudizombo. Wagoro nam, wakalo nam, wakado nam. Wagamu wabinu kakaye wanwangirei Kampala. Anwangu monwada. Vul nangu gibegoi korwa. Kiring ding ding, kiring ding ding, kiring ding ding. Wabinu wa ye atoki wiwa. Abielo nyati parenge ya atoku ni wia dik cheke bekang kang.
Pamela.
Abielo nyati parenge ya atoku ni wia dik cheke bed kang kang. Adik cheke bekang kang. Adik cheke bekang kang.
Hatwa gambo rimurawe na nyekanzo muruanji. Nanye naza kwemerera hankebaza mukama wenchi nyemerira haniwe. Naza kwebeza mukama habwenchi aba bantu bona bari hakutureba. Ngenda kwebaza mukama nzani, gwani, mwani. Mwena afunye nominations, mwena abasinze kubanga mukama yatutadde wano ngamanyi tigana matala gagenda tukubamu. Mutulabe, mutwanirize, mutusime, mutegere nti siyeffe abamama Africa abayimirira wano ne twogere mu nnimi zaffe. Omuzungu yagamba twogere oluzungu tetulimanyi. Ne mutujajinga bwe tukuba embogo. Naye kati nze Pamela kye nkubuuza obadde ogamba ki?
So when the laughter had ceased and my spirit was torn with a cry of despair, when I wanted more than a priestly sacrifice, and longed to fly on my broken wings, or sing from my broken voice, with my trust beheaded amidst cascades of nostalgia and trenches of serpentine themes and dogmas, unproven dogmas of every everything that says what I should be, how I should be, when I should be, without any question to myself about who I am as a person in this land, in this nation called 256. My name is Achaye. I am the child of my mother, a daughter of my people from the lands that traverse from the Congo to Nairobi, to Kenya, to Sudan, and into Uganda. I am still here.
I am Linda Butare. I reign from the beautiful land of Rwanda, proud of my heritage. My mother comes from Ankole, Ente. I am very proud of who I am. I stand here on behalf of every woman who cannot speak, every woman whose heart has been broken, every woman who's been told they cannot achieve their dream, every woman who's been stepped on by whoever it is that they say they could not be. I stand here for every man who's been told they cannot be emotional, they cannot weep. These times have been hard on everybody. This is the time that we choose Ubuntu. This is the time that we choose to stand together. As creatives, as scientists, whatever it is that you choose, politicians, we stand together as humanity. We bring ourselves together and say, we will rise as Uganda, for God and my country. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Nunu and Achai. Thank you very much. More creative than ever before. I'd like to say thank you to the person that dressed me up today, Shiba, Kasami, Priscilla, and I look very gorgeous. Thank you very much for making this outfit in time. I'd also want to remind you that we're trending right now. The hashtag is Janzi21. Go on Twitter and make sure we're at number 1 by the end of the day. We'd like to say thank you to our partners, Uganda National Cultural Center, the Wealth Creation Team, thank you very much. The Ministry of Gender, thank you very, very much. NBS TV. We're streaming live on NBS TV, Sanyuka TV, UBC, Magic 1. The first time ever. Janzi Awards 21.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we set our eyes to the first and number 1 stage, let's welcome Jonathan and Hishan.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Magic, and I'm here to show you a magic trick. So quick, but first I want to ask you, when you say a question magic, many of you think about many things. To me, when I talk of magic, I think about something that makes you smile and then makes you ask the question, how was that done? For example, take for instance, producing a couple of cards from thin air. Quite magical, right? But today, I'm going to be doing something different. Today, I want to teach you all a magic trick so you can be able to go back home and make your family members happy and ask themselves, how did you do that? So here's the trick that I'm going to be doing. You can talk to the mic now.
Okay. This trick is really simple. We use the cloth, as you can see there. He places it in his empty palm. After, magically, you can see an egg is produced.
Now, we are going to teach you exactly how we do this trick.
Yeah.
But first, we'll need a student from the audience.
Anyone who's willing to help us.
All right, sir. Come move here. So what's your name?
Okay.
What's your name? Bruno. You're Bruno, eh? So Bruno, you're about to learn a magic trick. You're about to be able to go back home and make your friends wonder how you're doing this. So this trick is very simple actually. All you need is an egg that has a hole inside. And here is where you put the hanky, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. So I'm going to give the eggshell to you. So I have another eggshell here and a hanky. So all you're going to do is do exactly as I do, right? So you're going to hold the eggshell and hide it in your hand like this.
You palm it.
This is called palming, right? Yeah, make sure the side with the hole is facing up. Put it in your hands like this. And hide it from the audience.
Front, like this to the audience.
Yeah, don't crush it.
Like that.
Now get your hanky and place it on top like this.
Like that.
Now when you're going to do the trick, come to your audience and say, I'm about to show you a magic trick with a hanky. They shouldn't know about the egg that you have, right?
You didn't know at first too, right?
All right. Now hold the hanky and place it inside the hole. Slowly by slowly. Push it inside the hole.
Don't break the shell, okay?
All right? Now after you put it inside the hole, say a magic word. Say a magic word.
Any magic word you know?
Fire. Fire. And I want you to watch. When you say fire, you show them that the hanky has turned into an egg. And everybody's going to clap at you. Everybody, you clap, round of applause. But you see, if you keep studying magic, you're going to be able to actually turn this shell into a real egg.
Just like that.
Just like that. It's going to turn into a real egg. Thanks for helping us with the trick. You can go back and sit. All right. So, thanks for having me here. Let me pour for you a drink.
Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. My name is Hisham. He's Jonathan. You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jonathan and Shishan. Thank you so very much. A round of applause for these young boys and great men. It's interesting on how magic does not work when it comes to money. Chansovera. Or is it because it's the Ugandan currency only that does not multiply when it comes to magic? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for celebrating this day with us. My name is Uncle Mark, and as Caritas mentioned, I think I also must mention that my designer is a young man called Aineplan. You have names. We want to appreciate and give thanks, great credit to our sponsors and the men and great groups that have powered us today. We have NBS TV. In case you have no state of watching whatever is happening, you can download the Afro mobile app. And so we also want to give thanks to the Uganda Communications Commission that has empowered us and given us great platform to showcase and provide this to the nation and to the world. We have Stanbic Bank. Banango Bugaluwa sponsors. We have Wealth Creation and not leaving out the Uganda National Cultural Center, a very big and wonderful community that is here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Ministry of Gender and Labor. Now, I believe that most of you have these great memories of, let me just do something small. Katonde yatonde yatonda leta o. Leta o. Ladies and gentlemen, a gentleman of many colors, to mention but a few, but the representative and the chairman of the National Culture Forum. Welcome with me, Ragadi!
Load that man. We ask the people. I'm so happy tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. My names are Daniel Kaziwe Ragadi, the simple man with a simple profile. I'm the chairman of the National Culture Forum. Fetuliwo kukwasaganya buli kikwadagana n'omuziki, firimu, n'abakola eddagala likinansi. Mwana mbakubire mu ngalo mwana. When I see something like this, I become speechless. Because this was a dream. Now this is reality. I used to visualize something like this. Ugandans, nga tukoze awadi ya fe. Ngerimu abawandika obutabo. We have the film people. Operation Wealth Creation. Katonda abadizeo. Mwebale nyo mwebale dala. I would like to thank Sewa. Sewa immediate mwana. For being a great thinker. The Janzi is not a simple thing. And this is not a simple deal. What I'm telling you, now the doors are open for art. N'abaana bamwe abayimba obudongo si kivumo. Acting a movie is business. Thank you, Uganda. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the outstanding comedy performance.
Outstanding comedy performance. Comedy Sin Fun Factory every Thursday at Uganda National Theatre. Uncle Mo Comedy, Chiboneka Moses, an online intellectual comedy show. Silent Comedy, Okello Okello, the first of its kind, staged annually at Uganda National Theatre.
And the winner is Uncle Mo Comedy.
Original, city boy seminal. Baby jump on that baby jump on that wanna jump on that
Uncle Mo as he's joining us on stage.
Let me be your favorite place to go. Ngamele mjikunyeza chilo kaise mundato tuzanye kwisondele tiba ni wanone sonza ni wanokwesunga ni wanone sonza ni wanokwesunga.
I think you can see, you can feel the spirit. I just said, Uncle Mo. Talk to them.
Wow, God. First of all, I want to first thank God. Man, I didn't know that my overload would ever come to a place as big as this. I want to say to God that this is because of you and nothing we have done. I want to thank the government of Uganda. Man, in January, we were looking forward to Facebook likes and comments. Now we are looking forward to awards. I want to thank our fans. You guys make us relevant. Man, I love you too. Oh yeah, I love you, Judith Hall. I want to thank the people I was nominated with, man. The formidable Fun Factory, wherever you are, you guys. It was a win already for me being nominated with you. Okero, you are outstanding, my guy. I want to thank my siblings, and I want to tell you, oh man. Ringtho, the lady that shot my first video. I'm here to tell you, see what we started.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the winner of the outstanding comedy performance, Uncle Mo.
Outstanding Theatre Production. Tropical Fish, a stage play written by Doreen Bengana, produced by Asimia Deborah Kawe and Kenneth Chimuli, directed by Shai Mwangola and Sarah Nansubuga under Tebere Artists Foundation. The Chain, a dance theatre performance choreographed by Edward Sembatia and produced by Dance Theatre Uganda. Killing Time, a stage play written by Aganza Kisaka, directed by Wobushozi Amoti Kangere, and produced by Ibua Publishing.
And on stage, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Brenda Nanyonjo. All remember and know the Miss Uganda Foundation. Welcome with me, round of applause, Banangu, for Brenda Nanyonjo once again.
Thank you and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I will also take this opportunity to thank you very much for the votes you extended last week, Thursday and Friday, for Elizabeth Bagaya, who is right now representing us in Puerto Rico. And I'm soon joining her. So thank you for the votes, the love, prayers, and support you extended her. I'm here to announce the winner for Outstanding Theatre Production. And the award goes to The Chains. Are you ready for this?
On behalf of Sembatia Edward and Dance Theatre Uganda, I would like to thank everyone who voted for us and Janzi for nominating us. This award means a lot to us. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again. Okay, and the next category we're moving to is the Magician and Illusionist category. And to give this category out is Robert Musitwa, who's the PR for Uganda National Cultural Center.
Outstanding Magician and Illusionist, Athena Entertainment Network, Neptune Entertainment, Jonathan the Magician.
It is no longer demeaning to be a dancer, to be an actor, to be a filmmaker. And the whole idea behind Janzi is to make sure that we use that opportunity to target the next opportunities, as the minister said. Now, the outstanding magician and illusionist is Jonathan the Magician.
Global line records on my day. Papa Ambrose on the sound. Welcome to my motherland. The ends of Pukwa, I'm a Vondeni. You're welcome to Maniland. I'm a Tilimitro. Welcome to my motherland. The ends of Pukwa, I'm a Vondeni.
cannot even have words. I'm very excited to be having this in my hands right now. Janzi Awards has did a very big step for me. You know, when I started magic, because magic was still something new in Uganda, and the magicians that we had used to work on streets, thinking that the people used juju, so I got lots of discouragement. But having this right now is a step that shows that what I'm doing really has value. And I thank you so much. Thank you so much for the word.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the winner of the Outstanding Magician and Illusionist. And for the Janzi 2021 Outstanding Community Museum, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take the opportunity and welcome Grace Ibanda, an artistic director and the Vision Bearer House of Talent.
Outstanding Community Museum, Igongo Museum, Southwestern Uganda. Kogere Foundation Cultural Museum, Toro. Madi Cultural Museum, Moyo District.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Outstanding Community Museum, the award goes to Igongo Museum. Tell them why it is that you won.
Good evening, everyone. I hope it's already evening. My name is Daphne Nahwera. I'm here on behalf of Igongo Culture Center and Country Hotel. We have a beautiful museum in Bara, about 12 kilometers along Bara Masaka Road. And we are so grateful for trusting us and loving us and visiting us. Please keep coming. I'm here to represent Ankole Culture. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it a round of applause for this wonderful team and people. Banango obugalo waba winners abalero bonna. We also want to thank all the nominees. Let's give it up for the nominees, ladies and gentlemen. And as the strategy and the support of the fashion industry in Uganda, ladies and gentlemen, we need to keep this spirit going and this spirit growing. Allow me to take the opportunity and welcome Joram and Shan. stage. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it a round of applause one more time as they're joining us.
Garden grows, wild with violets and fragrant rose. Bright daffodils line the narrow path. Your footsteps, silent queen, as you pass. Sweet tulips nod their heads in rest, kneel down in prayer and see God's best. For round the garden, a fence stands firm to guard your heart, and so you learn, you unlearn, you relearn. Set your eyes above in the sky. Surround yourself with the king, with the king's aura. Surround yourself with the king's aura. Within your heart, a garden grows. So clasp that key around your neck and wonder if the time is yet. If he came in today, would he come in or run away? You don't want to keep that key. Will you keep it safe for the king in his right? So hold out your hand, for you are a peculiar treasure. You are a peculiar treasure. For there were days when the pain was here, when we cried and not a soul could hear. Resilience turned to be the oil you were anointed with. Incredible, beautiful woman, roar your beautiful song. Roar your beautiful song. Incredible, beautiful woman, roar your beautiful song. Resilience turns to be the oil you were anointed with. So clasp that key around your neck and strut like the queen that you are. Strut like the queen that you are. Your scars teach me to see my scars and understand what my scars are. They are power max. They are power max. Your scars teach me to see my scars. Your scars teach me to see my scars as power max. So clasp that key around your neck and wonder if the time is yet. For above the sky resides a king that lets the sun in. Now I dress my hair in coconut oil, add an extra layer of makeup till my entire skin is caked up. Thank God for these queens. Look at the women I surround myself with. Look at the women I surround myself with. Queens to tell me straight up how their backs broke from bondage when their heart was cracked with false hope. When they looked in the mirror and didn't know who stared back. These queens show me that I am laced with power max. And now as we gather rose, to gather rose is to have someone wake for you, to have joyful tears named after you, to be held in an embrace of purple sky and sung through, to be seen and remembered as you see yourself, to have kings and queens bow for you, Esthers of this gen. It's time to break it up, break the chains, be free, live again. It's time to break it up, break the chains, live again. As you gather rose, to gather roses, to have the King, God, root for you to water gardens.
Gardens as Eden was one. I even still think it was a dream until I woke up and read the word, and now it seems like I left the world behind me. The Lord Jesus has been a light to my feet, so why not grab me a seat and leave it all to Him? Besides, see, I can't decide if it's quarantine or quarantine, but I figured that it's a perfect time to grow me a spine, enough to leave behind the sin of not confiding in Him. Now listen, the problem in the world today may just be the enemy in disguise. Consider the skies of things and realize that it's one on the rise, and we've been advised to keep a safe distance from each other and sanitize, but with water of life, I'm even closer to the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost, but even further from most that I miss. But home is where the heart is, a part of which you take with you whenever you depart. It's the art that creates in us a sense of belonging, so know you have that longing to shorten the distance between you and the sweet song called freedom of existence. That homebound proceeding, conceiving the independent will to do as you will rather than the will of God. But what if I will not? What if I choose to address this issue more solely through the lenses of my cultural paradigm, one that more times than often tends to adjust social matters as if we are the only people that exist, as if we are the only people in history to experience depression, and as if prejudice, discrimination, and brutality are the problems and not just symptoms of the disease. I am obliged to be the doctor's prescribed prick in my pointer by passionately presenting my premise, and my premise is this. You see, I've noticed that when it comes to matters of injustice, we so narrow-mindedly focus on ourselves that our thoughts, words, and action in response to the situation are more dangerous in motive than biblically directed, resulting with pastors preaching political propaganda from the pulpit instead of introducing people who prodded the preeminence of God. What we haven't realized is that if we depend on ourselves to fix matters such as these, we are no better than those who give headache medicine to someone who has the flu. We're curing the symptom but not the sickness, and if we as Christians are to approach this issue, then let us approach it biblically by understanding that the problem isn't social injustice, it's sin. And if it's sin that is a problem, then we as Christians also need to understand that the true enemy is the ventriloquist and not the dummy. That true slavery isn't slavery to the system, but slavery to sin. And we may prejudice against one another, but sin and Satan have no prejudice. So it's times like this that it's imperative that we realize that solution isn't sanction, it's salvation. You can impose laws and acts upon a man's morality, but only God can establish His kingdom upon a man's heart. You can tell a man that he is free, but only God can break the chains. And if it's sin that is a problem, then it's a gospel that must be proclaimed. You could be free from social injustice, and in your heart you're still enslaved. So while it's beautiful to be Ugandan, it's miraculous to be saved. Saved enough to know how a breath of life could leave this soul more alive than it was in the flesh it wore before, and how the Spirit in me could leave me flowing down a stream of living water in about as much of the word as it took to bring the world into existence. I insist, let there be.
Let there be peace.
Let there be liberty.
Let there be us.
Not just you and me.
Let there be
us for God and our country.
Ladies and gentlemen, engare zamanyi. Uganda for us. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Joram and Shamtaira Banango Bugalu. I want to recognize the presence of everyone that is a Christian here. Praise the Lord. Mukama Eva Ziwe. And to all the Muslims here, Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. Thank you for having us here. Nice, we love you so much. The last time I used to fluke Muslim food muzikiti. The last time I stopped is the time I entered the mosque and they asked me one question. They said, "Obodi musajja musiram, tutolereyo ayejo." I said, "Aya." The second said, "Tuongere aye," and I said, "Aya." We want to thank our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. We have a number of people and teams that have brought this to execution, and they've powered us. We have NBS Television. We have none other than the Uganda Communications Commission. We have Stanbic Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Wealth Creation, and we have the Uganda National Culture Center, the not to leave out, the Ministry of Gender and Labor Development. Thank you so much. They've done a tremendous job to see this day come to pass. And ladies and gentlemen, the next show that we're about to take, allow me to take this opportunity and request the DJ to give us a breather, and we will be back in the next segment.
African girl. Abatatutegera bagamba twevuga speedi, bw'obulamu tubuvuga speedi, tesibalaba mba mugalubindi, mugalubindi, binyuma mu kibale yo, tubeleyo, tubeleyo. Abatatutegera bagamba twevuga speedi, bw'obulamu tubuvuga speedi, tesibalaba mba mugalubindi, mugalubindi, binyuma mu kibale yo, tubeleyo, tubeleyo. Koko, tuzina koko manjamu. Show me how you do the koko manjamu. We don't give a damn, we koko manjamu. mulavu teyawula mugaga na mwavu bagiyita kokomanjamu abatatwagala tebatubamu nze leero mujja kundeka noono mwana napenda sana utolaba ndaba onsana woli tewali kigana binyuma mu kibaleyo tubeereyo koko tuzina koko manjamu show me how you do the koko manjamu we don't give a damn we koko manjamu paka ku Kilimanjaro wefiira kunze African girl omukwano gwo gwonna guwenze African girl toba tunuulira nze African girl omukwano gwo gwonna guwenze African girl eno sabasaba chaka n'abawandula faya tubalaba Joelanda chaka saba ndiba nawe bajja bange bali nfumba abatulaba bali tuyita basama tulizina balizina tuliziba n'amakuba gefitina tuzina koko manjamu show me how you do the koko manjamu we don't give a damn we koko manjamu paka ku Kilimanjaro gwefiira kunze African girl omukwano gwo gwonna guwenze African girl toba tunuulira nze African girl Thank you so much. My name is Joey Landa. I love you so much.
Give it up for Joey Landa, ladies and gentlemen. Banangi, thank you so very much. And let's give it up for all the parents in the building. Bananga bazadde bonna tubakubire mu ngalo abaana. Abaana balungi bulala. Do we have some Batoro in the building? Hey! We were celebrating tourism in Uganda. Most of you took advantage and you were part of Mpango. Did you guys attend? And so we want to recognize the presence of everyone that was there to make sure that Ugandan tourism is at the peak. And so as one of the greatest and fastest growing countries in Africa, and the globe, we have put tourism to the notch. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Uganda. And so, for God and my country, as she says, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity and introduce to you our next amazing lady who is going to take us through the Domestic Tourism Award segment. She is a model, as most of you acknowledge, and she is a fashionista, a loving one. And ladies and gentlemen, to the Miss Elite Africa, ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me. With her. I see the Judith, how you welcome?
Domestic Tourism Award. Rita Karungi Awori, Helena Olga Namutamba. Trip Addicts.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Musibire muta abanyabuzale n'abanyamkago. Amabaragange ni nyowe Judith Hart, Miss Elite Africa 2021. Kandi empako yange ni nyowe Atuoki. And I'm here to present the award of domestic tourism. Lord, why didn't I get this? Still wondering why I haven't got this award, because I've promoted Uganda to the fullest, and I'll still do that. But allow me to have this chance to announce the Tourism Domestic Award. Whew. Lord have mercy. It's the team that I've worked with, and it was a great team to work with. Congratulations to Trip Addicts on the award.
I don't know where to start from. I take the opportunity to recognize the presence of the central government, Buganda government, guests of honor, the invited guests, and everyone in the category you fall in or under. Bruno, I do, however much I involve in tourism. I'm CEO Bruno's Sport. Those who have heard about it. If you haven't heard about it, you yet to hear about it. Representing the Trip Addicts, my CEO Ibra Kayondo is not around because they have a trip to Lake Bunyonyi, so he asked me to come here to represent it. Trip Addicts is made up of the youths involving campuses and other youths out of campus, Makerere University, MOBS, Indeje, UCU, ETC, and other well-wishers. And we welcome everyone. Trip Addicts started recently, like 2 years or a year back, and we've been organizing trips, advertising them on Twitter. That's where we fall most. And my fellow Twitter influencers, I see you there, Faith Kwizera Source. Thank you so much for pushing us, and thank you, Government of Uganda, and everyone who has done, or who has contributed to the Janzi Awards. Thank you so much for God and my country.
Before I walk off stage, I see all of your beautiful faces. And one thing I would love to remind every Ugandan, everybody that is coming to our country, I would love for you to get vaccinated. I got vaccinated and life is better, and I'm not worried about the next COVID shoot that comes my way. So let's get vaccinated for God and my country.
Thank you, Judith. And again, the hashtag is Janzi Awards 21. There you go. Okay, now we're going to call out for the next category. Traditional Medicine Innovator Award. And the person I'm going to call out is the one Mr. Kajura Solomon. Now, Solomon is the proprietor of Empako Healthcare and Cultural Village. He has also dedicated his life in the preservation of the Batoro culture and heritage. He's here to give out the category of the Traditional Medicine Innovators Award.
Traditional Medicine Innovator Award, Brother Father Anatoly Waswa, first fully fledged herbal medicine clinic in the country. Professor Patrick Ogwang, developer of Covidex. Baribowa Habat, traditional skills in bone setting.
Ladies and gentlemen, with all protocol observed, I don't know if this was a coincidence. One Mutoro off the stage and another one. My Mpako is a Boki, and like mentioned, I'm the proprietor of the Mpako Culture and Heritage Village in Toro. But I'm also honored to be announcing the winner in the category that saved our lives in the last 2 years when COVID was seemingly overpowering us. To mention, the winner of this category is none other than Professor Patrick Ogwang.
As a board member of UNCC and also the head of workers in this country, I want to receive this award on behalf of Professor Ogwang, who has discovered Covidex. Can we applaud him and want to congratulate him? We pray that God can protect him, provide for him, and give him more wisdom. Thank you very much for this award.
Thank you, Solomon. Thank you very much. By the way, Solomon, you're my mentor in making. I haven't told you yet, but I will tell you. Okay, so my first outfit was by Shiba Kasami Priscilla, and she's a Mutoro, and she also showcased at the Mpango, and she's here going to showcase tonight as well. And right now, I'm dressed by the one and only Bryans. You got me. You got me. Thank you. All these are creators in this space, in this country, and these are big things being made today. History in the making. Okay, so the next category is for outstanding MCs, people like me and the rest that were nominated, minus me, of course. The person who's going to give out the award today is the one and only. She is an art collector, a fashion enthusiast, and she also is the proprietor of Casa de Roy. She's Susan Ochola.
Jackie, producer Nash. One Avenue. Don't go away, baby, take my breath away. If you do, I'll go with you. 'Cause if I stay, I'll die alone.
Good God, Caritas, you also forgot that I curate and produce music videos. Bebe Cool, South Soul, blah, 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 all sorts. My name's Ochola DeRoy, government name Susan Naomi Akumu Ochola DeRoy, 5 names. I know it was difficult for the passport office to put all that in. I'm really honored to be here to give this award tonight. The nominees are, please.
Outstanding MCs, Patrico Mujuko, Brian Murondo, MC Katz.
Oh my goodness. I think MCs have a really impeccable job because, you know, when an event is boring, they have to keep us happy. They go to a kiddies party, they have to remember the names. This one's well deserved, the one and only MC Katz. Anyone coming on behalf of MC Katz, please? Ah, okay. So, Judith Hard is going to speak on behalf of MC Katz. Here you go.
Allow me to speak on behalf of Katz because I'm one of the ladies, the queens, that has been in this industry for as long as you can imagine. And that's why some people think I'm 50 years. But I don't mind, 50 looking beautiful. And I received this award on behalf of Katz by uploading him for being the first celebrity to come out and declare his HIV positive. And today we received this award because none of us has managed to come out and declare their normal life. But this boy managed to come out and let you know he's HIV positive, forgotten his country. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We're streaming live. We're on NBS TV. If you don't have the Afro mobile app yet, do tell someone to tell the other person to download the Afro mobile app because that way you'll stay entertained always. There's so much to choose from on the Afro mobile app, so do go there. We're streaming on NBS TV, on UBC. We're also streaming on Magic One and Sanyuka TV. And the hashtag is Janzi Awards 21. Uganda for us. Uganda for us. Yes, new beginning, new beginning. Now, the person I'm going to call up right now, I'm going to ask you to allow me to talk about him. He's one of the people who are going to create change when we're talking about the tech world. When this guy starts speaking, first of all, I know Ruzungu, but then he does know his tech business, and they're working on very big things that are going to change this industry. And he's also a global digital transformer. He's called Marvin Baba, and he's going to give us the award for the outstanding app creator.
Outstanding app.
I see some people there.
Eframu Uganda, 40 Mat, Afro Mobile.
So, I'm really honored to be given this award, being a digital consultant all across the United States, working with some of the Fortune 500 companies. It's my pleasure and honor to be recognizing some of the innovators here. And I'll be announcing the winner of Outstanding App, and that is Afro Mobile. Thank you. Any representative for Afro Mobile? No? Well, I'll accept this on behalf of Afro Mobile. Yeah?
I shouldn't even be saying anything. But thank you for voting Afromobile. I mean, Afromobile is your one-stop shop for everything entertainment. All the channels you want, TV, radio, you can chat with your celebrities on there. You could stream, you could listen to podcasts. Afromobile is available on your Apple Store and your Play Store. Thank you on behalf of Next Media.
So much. Ladies and gentlemen, to just let you know, NBS Television is part of our sponsors for the day. And now to also re-echo, we have a number of teams that have powered this. We have Ministry of Gender and Labor Development. We have the Uganda National Culture Center. We have an amazing community from Uganda Communications Commission. And well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Stanbic Bank. Stanbic Bank, the only bank that gives you a loan and leaves you alone. Woo! We have none other than wealth creation. Ladies and gentlemen, those are our sponsors for the day. And again, tomorrow, it's going to be another day. And now to mention but a few, we have, just to take a breather, allow me to introduce to you this segment of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, you know these great men and they have put smiles on our faces. I'll request that whatever you're doing, get time and focus here as they're going to give us what they give us today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me, Madrat and Chico!
Batulanga mukubengalo jeno jeno bino twale tubimisinga maze emyaka ebisukka ku muzindalo bimisinga
bino betubadde twagala soka kati maka jangoddemu otuyite mukubendulu abantu bategeere nti ekintu kyakola ki
taddamu abande oyimukompe pisto ngambe basasa abiri
ffe tetwagala lujanja maka oliwa maka jangu
katuddemu twekweke oddemu otuyite kati bwatuyita olw'obulungi lwa firimu zino mukube engalo
vidiyo eveeyo bulungi
mukube bulungi engalo katuddeyo twekweke
ye lwaki nze kannekweke gwe ne bootekweka tebakulaba nnyo maka tuyite maka tusudiye teeka mu kuba tubadde mu Amerika
byonna byogere
byonna byogere
twekweke buto.
Ladies and gentlemen,
linda nekweke olwa sinnabulirayo
kati tulange
batambudde ensi emu naye ebigambo bya nsi 10 adage. Ladies and gentlemen, the team that has moved all over the globe, all over Africa, all over United States of Kabale, all over Kampala. Ladies and gentlemen, one is short, another one is tall. Welcome with me, Madra Tanchiko.
lawo tuya nyewe nayo ningo mukamuli
hayayaya bannange kakoya tulabika bulungi ku TV laba ekitumbwe
ani
bwendaga ekitumbwe naawe ayaya ndooza kati Judith Hadi agamba maama singa Katonda yakiwanze banange mwebale kujja
tubaliriza
mwebale kuwagira bintu bya Uganda. We appreciate tusiima nnyo
sokole katono. Hello Nyawo, how are you?
Very okay, thank you.
Are you okay?
Very.
In which country are you from?
The Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Oh, Netherlands.
I've ever seen you there. Do you know me? Do you know me?
I'm always here.
Nsinikira muri ebinye kitegeeza. Onajoga.
Nenda kakati Katonda akola ebintu. Ffe bye tugenda eri ewaabwe mbu tuli ku kyeyo. Naye ali ku kibruumu wano.
Ali ku kyeyo? Ali ku kibruumu. Abantu abo balaba. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. Abantu abeerwa Katonda yabatonda nga banjawulo.
Munne tuli banjawufu abantu kale.
Neba pasta nga mweru. Ng'ava mu America oba ng'ava UK. Omulaba embeera eziba zanjawulo. Oba mugenyi mukulu avudde mu America oba avudde azze ku mukolo guno gwa Janzi Awards. Omulaba nga bamwaniriza. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take this opportunity. Avudde mu America.
Muki?
No, avudde UK.
London.
London. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take this opportunity to welcome our brother from UK, Mr. John Andrews.
Omanyi bamagufu oba lwaki abazungu bamaguka ne watali waabwe.
Mark Downs. Atuka.
Hello everyone.
Muli mutya?
I really love you.
Abagala nnyo.
Thank you for coming.
Mwebale kujja.
It's my first time to be in Uganda.
Uganda.
Oh, Uganda is glad to say Uganda is so beautiful.
Uganda, hey.
Uganda nungi, so beautiful. Okay, Kari, What was coming here? I was in the fly. And the fly was just in Africa. I was just, oh my God, little pum pum pum. Enyonyi yesunda turbulence. America. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our dear brother from the United States of America, the one and only Jackson Timberland.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's
up, Uganda? I'm Timberland from US. I'm Timberland from US. I'm so happy. Oh, we've seen this man. Oh, Ali, how are you, up, man?
Oh, Ali.
Are you cool, man? I like cool, man. You look nice, man. Oh, look what you are. Shit. Those Americans.
Ngamuli musango
gwataka oita chairman. Basone banyabo.
Watane guno muzinda.
Abawuli mu dead body.
Bazemu sasa.
Njagala jena yalabe tumusaba sente za feta zitu.
Twagala. Sima mu Nigeria.
Igwe. Ladies and gentlemen, abasone banyabo chairman ono yavunanyizibwa ku ttaka lyaffe. Ali mazeewo. Chairman jangu oyogereko eri abantu obanyonyerera ko bali aki. Omwa microphone ebadde ekola.
Batuuze bannange okufiira mu kitooke ekyagonja ze ebyettaka lyawo
omuzinda lukyeyamaani
mu kusooka nayogera ne defense namusanga
microphone
naye bampayiriza mazima ddaba abaana
bebo ate jeno nkusaba president waffe we yali anoonya akalulu yabonaabona nnyo ng'ali ewammwe eyo jeno oli Arua jeno we wa Arua Okelo oli weggulu president yabonaabona nnyo
bwe yalinga wano byali byangu
meja wuliriza wano president wabeera wano ng'anoonya akalulu e Buganda ekintu kimwanguyira buli kimu
bino tukola bikole si byadda tukola bikole
meja toto wa order
mba mwakagira bwe muti kageti
president bw'abeera eggulu bw'abeera wano e Buganda era olaba. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our dear president, His Excellency the President of Uganda. Yegwe
lwakitubeera ye
nze ndi mutono bakubawa
omukola bulungi gwe
gwe bakuba gwe oyina abanene be bakuba. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put hands together to welcome our dear President of Uganda, His Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Bw'atuuka wadde no amunterpretingire Uganda wane Buganda abeera atya najja entambula eyo ng'ejja kukubya wanditambudde bere jangu
kale NRM oye
NRM oye
NRM oye
NRM oye
I want to thank everyone who is here.
President aga okwebaza buli omu ali wano.
Thank you for the great job you've done.
Mwebale olw'omulimu omulungi gwe mukoze.
I really appreciate it.
Asiimye nnyo President.
First of all,
ekisookerwako ddala
NRM government is the best government.
Ye government esinga.
Get up for yourselves.
Mwekubire engalo.
Yetayagala mukubira ngalo agamba mwe mwekubire. NRM oye.
NRM oye.
NRM oye.
Awo President ali wano. Kati President agende mbokero.
Ayayaya.
Ne President kimugwako.
We wali tagali awo.
Navunula yimiranga atayagala. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the President.
Abeera wala n'omukulembeze. NRM oye.
NRM oye.
Thank you for having NRM government.
Kapidi wiri chara de ngini moya barkida anchara gwin jina agro chado wari adomar pidmina lajan. Wini jero kidi war kwid mo ora ber kidi chacha de win nim ana ber win ana kich wari ana biwang win dirwichen ana kiri pen win gar kudu wi chara bidanga enema NRM.
Mzee atiamu asembera keno. First of all, NRM government has done a lot of things. We are going to construct this road from Karuma to Guru, and we are going to pay teachers, midwives, and doctors.
Aji pedo. Katola bafande ameja yimirira ko nkweko salute meja yimirirako stand up tukubira polisi yafe n'amajenga leza amanyi we thankful abo balaba mukafyu waneno baletanga polisi obimanye byokwekalakasa
ngabaleta polisi mukafyu yo wetabu baleta polisi ekusanga otambula kiro. Hey, you man, where are you going?
I'm going home.
Don't you know that it's curfew time?
Don't tell me nonsense. Do you know me?
Where?
Do you know me?
Do you know me?
No jijoga. Baleta meja.
Baleta. Alalala. Hello.
Chichi.
Where are you going?
Twako wa. Twako wa. Tichongamba chikugenda wa. Tichongamba.
Anu kwa kani?
Gongamba chinawo. Ongamba chi. Wawe tata. Nsonyiwa chitanga. Ndi mulwadde. Nze kulamba kulaba mulwadde.
Bali bakuba.
Ate amajega fagalo wane. Gawukanya dana agense endala.
Osake bino ebintu by'amajega bya order. Oyo meja ngali wanene kololo. Ekyo meja order ebintu bya order.
Buli kimu.
Fe tutambudde ensi twaliko ne yekyenyo.
Katubalage. Nze bana I salute you.
Nze commander.
Ani commander?
Nze.
Bagamba wali anyenguzi. Nze commander.
Nedda gwa muddugavu mwafaana n'abajasi.
Tato bafogweto ufanana
bino njamsibya ddala.
Amajega ano gakola gata parade. Order nga bali ku parade.
Ate babeerera ddala wano.
Wano wennyini. Bwarire! Sare! Gazi ya magulu. Kabisa Jamila nalia gata magulu. Sasa mkubwa sasa mama nyabo urululu ya sala
ye bigambo bya ruswayi
bano benimba bana banyoko ndeka nibe bafuwa sala mkubwa
nimba bantu bo
sala mkubwa sala yale musikarera mkulu bonira seka bonira mbele chuka tunule mabega chuka tunula maso tunaenda tunaenda kumba kwa mwende raka anachukua anaweka kwa tukuchitegera
byebyo nefe twali China ekitono kinene kyekitono amajege China gawukanira
China
osegeera
Chinese army Chachanyi, hicho uchunywa. 嘿真讲讲，我就行业事说，我呀，嘿真真，我就听人讲，我听，哎呀呀，嘿下，嘿山。
ebintu bizibu naffe tutambuddeko emabegako omete tuyinza obutagamba bantu obimanyi twali mu america emabegako awo twagenda ku mikolo egy'enjawulo nga gino twagenda ku awards z'abali abamerica kati ekintu kyaffe olaba kiringa kyabamerica bennyini okitegeera
abayimbi baffe batuswaza
twali ne Ricky Ross bamuwa awadi ebiki kati yaniriza Ricky Ross ajje anchi afunye awadi biki byosegera yeah
ladies and gentlemen
kale bo bava mbantu naye sijja kukola kikubanga ndaba wala
best hip hop artist you right nkubye embogo
awo tugenderewo otofaayo
leka nimba abantu ba
okay kale
the best hip hop artist of the year in United States of America the award goes to Rick Ross. Muleke aina walukaga. Bajimuwa.
Thank you all, appreciate everyone over here. I appreciate my family, my fans. Thank you so much. I really like this award to my fans. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love you. Yeah.
Nagenda. Zile tomu Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, the best dancehall artist, Jamaica. The award goes to Bean Manager.
I would job left you know understand the court for the under United Bint Award. I really appreciate court for the understand the for be under you know the for the under me fans and me parents, you know. I like how you know said then I had the content bomb clad youths. Eh?
Bebo asimye tujane wafe muganda siraba basoma wangu de.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next award, the best Afrobeat song of the year, and the award goes to the one and only His Excellency Bobby Wine.
Yadde sikyayimba naye wadde nziina
naayita
oyo
jangu oleeta ono walugezigezi mpaka alubindi zange alina olujanja
jeno tokyalina sente z'ofuuwako
ani
jeno batutiipinga eno nga tukola tipas tokyalinamu kusente
ezo engoye olaba bazitunga bali badale omanyi be bazitunga ezo tebateekako nsawo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jazz Awards, best reggae artist of the year. The award goes to Bear Cool.
Omanyi abantu mbagamba nnyo nti Bebe Cool ayimba nga bawakana. Kati njagala obategeeza ate nkyaziwangula ate Bebe Cool sinnayimba ntandika butandisi. Kati namwe abali eyo bekirumye bamugezaako okutambaala big size nja kubasiba. Ladies and gentlemen, this award goes to the best band artist of the year, and the award goes to Chris Evans Kawesi. Awo.
Batata Bamama Judith Adi Jeno Christopher Nisiwapu
Esanyuri Muta
Nzani Bina bitu kuswaza buswaza.
Abadde takikkiriza.
Mama Nanduja tuwubireko.
Mama Nanduja badde.
Ndingalengedde Mama Nanduja. Ajati. Ajja tufaananya Nanduja. Bambi bannange ekirala tubagamba tugenda buli abakazi nga tuva waneeno. Nammwe abasajja mwenna nga tuva waneeno bwe muba muwasa abakazi muwase abakazi abasomyeko oba abakazi abaakuziddwa.
Nga babuuliriddwa.
Okitegeera bw'owasa omukazi nga teyabuulirirwa bannange ebizibu bibeera mu maka abakazi bakola batya. For example omukazi nga yasomako era nga yabuulirwa ava mu family
n'okomawo leeti
ewaka abeera atya
ng'okomyewo leeti.
Okomyewo leeti komawo.
Oh, baby, I'm late, but I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, please. No. Frank, please. How can you?
Listen to me.
No, it's you. Mind you.
Let me explain.
Where are you? Do this to me.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
It's too late. You know, it's curfew time. They can arrest you. What don't pay pressure? No, please, Frank. Give me the keys. I go home, please.
Babe, I'm sorry.
No. Give me the keys. No, you rude to me. Frank, you rude to me. You rude to me, Frank.
Oh, baby.
No, but I'm not happy at all, please.
Baby.
Let me see my pics. Toka Saturdays, I love you, honey.
I love you.
Period.
Naye gwa kumbachi.
Nga weebwayise. Okoma wewaka.
Bagambirawo nti mukazi wo okuva ku ssaawa 4 ali mu mulyango tavaawo. Tubadde tujje moloka ne yabiko.
Mama, zigezi ndio omwana w'abafu ababiri mbwa gwe. Omwana kasasiro olaba ofaanana.
Tubadde tujje moloka ne
sinikira muli ebinyala wagajjuka wena olinga omumbo gwa munno mu kabi kisajja gwe. Tova unya n'akamwa. Nyanda waffe. Nyanda waffe musajja gwe mpasete nyanda waffe.
Ekyoka abakyawoza omuno wabawo essimu evuga
nyanda waffe mpasete.
Hello?
Mpasete nyanda waffe.
Bano erina konjukire n'ono.
Sound pulo.
Steve. Mbadde nga
mpasete nyanda waffe mbwa gwe.
Maka mpadde miliyoni 2 bwazimpadde nezijjako ezange 10 era nzirina 10 nziwadde anodi. Hey. Anja kukubira enkya ku makya obadde ki? Lwaki opapa? Nkyalina obuzibu n'omukazi. Ezange nzirina.
Kulikayo tadi. Ogenda sooka kulya kunaabako. Thank you so much. We love you so much.
God bless you.
Thank you very much, Madrat and Chico. And tomorrow is part 2, day 2, and we're going to handle the biggest category, which is music. So tomorrow this place is going to be lit with all types of musicians. Janzi, the hashtag is Janzi21. We're making history, the first of many to come. Coming up now, I want to introduce to you another group of entertainers. Banansi.
yawula yawula twegatte tukole ebizimba eggwanga okuddingana gakyatabu nze naba tekizimba Uganda abali e Bulaaya mwakuwe kati Uganda yatebengera bye munona e Bulaaya mukimanye nti yonna e Uganda weebiri Uganda
and gentlemen, give it up for Banansi. Thank you so very much. What a powerful performance. And we want to also appreciate the band. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, ladies and gentlemen, as we earlier communicated, we have a wonderful team and society that has loved us and supported us amidst all. And this is the Uganda Communications Commission. With all due honor, it's a privilege that we have amidst us, we have an awesome lady who is going to take the opportunity and give away the award of the Outstanding Innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me the head of Public and International Relations, Uganda Communications Commission, Rebecca. Ladies and gentlemen, and the nominees are
Outstanding Innovator, Zenode Limited, Eric Mujona, Cedric Otolo.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rebecca Makite, and I am accompanied by two colleagues from Uganda Communications Commission. Uganda Communications Commission is proud to be associated with this great production. We are honored to give out the award for the Outstanding Innovator, and the winner of this award is Zenode Limited.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request the representative to take a step and receive this token of appreciation on behalf of the team.
Thank you all that voted for the Outstanding Innovator. And thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're chasing curfew time. I like that. You got it. He got the memo before he could even read it. Okay, the next person I'm going to call up, remember the hashtag is Janzi Awards 21. And the next person I'm going to call up to give out the Outstanding Makeup Artist Award. He is a talent manager, a promoter, an events manager, Talent 256, Ali Alibai.
Outstanding Makeup Artist, Esther Nakaziba, Mona Faces, Imani Makeup Studio.
Good evening, everyone. Outstanding Makeup Artist, Mona Faces.
She said
Bambi, thank you, everyone. I'm receiving this award on behalf of Mona Faces. Actually, she's done my makeup for the last 15 years. So I'm very proud. When I was doing the TV series of the Style Project, all the time she was the one. She really deserves this. And congratulations, Mona. I will deliver it personally. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the win. And now, without any further ado, allow me introduce the next category. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Outstanding Interior Designer. And well, to let you know that we have an arts advocate amidst us. We have the Executive Director, Euro, in line with corporate and the whole society. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice Chairman, National Culture Forum. Allow me to take the opportunity and welcome the person and the gentleman that I'm introducing to take us through the segment of the Outstanding Interior Designer, Mr. Charles Batambuze. Ladies and gentlemen, these
Outstanding Interior Designer, Poor Designs, 100 International Uganda, Muti Interiors.
And the award goes to 100 Int UG.
Classics. They call me already. Inna the club, boy, come no deform. Move for me, oh yeah, shake your bum bum. Bend your waist.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the winner of the category of Outstanding Interior Designer.
I'd like to thank everyone, and I dedicate this to all the online customers, because you guys are the reason why we're here. Keep supporting 100 Interiors. Janzi, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Katukua kayimba akakuzayo mpola mpola. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take the opportunity and request that let's appreciate the Janzi community and team for putting this in execution. And as we continue to speak and tell the Ugandan story, allow me acknowledge the presence of one of our great representatives from the Uganda National Culture Center, and of course, Mr. Sam Okello, that is going to take us through the Outstanding Architect.
Architect Jonathan Subuga, William Henry Sentogo, Henry Twahirwa.
Weewaawo, Janzi Awards zikyagendera ddala mu maaso wali ku kisaawe eky'ameefuga Kololo, era tuyozayoza abo bonna basobodde okuvaawo nga basimiddwa mu ngeri y'enjawulo. 11 z'ennaku zitwakakonna ku mwezi gwa 12 omwaka 2021. Ndi Josephine Makumbi nzigose ne NBS Amasengejje. Mangi ddala tunuulire emitwe mikulu tutandika okugasa ensula limu ku limu.
Brought to you by
ate ne supermarket ezikuli okumpi osobola okutukubira ku namba yaffe ey'obwerere noti 8 noti 2 noti 3 noti mm.
Mu Masengejje olwaleero
bave mu malwaliro tufune ba medical interns abapya.
Gavumenti ekawangamudde bwegobya abasawo bonna abakyagezesebwa lwa kusaba nnyongereza ku musaala.
Tebafaayo okuddayo okukola emirimu gyabwe.
Egamba egenda kuwandiika abapya ate bawe ennyongeza beegobye gye baasaba.
Bajasanga ng'essente nga weeziri.
Bwe namala okufuna akasimu akava mu bakulu era bangamba kimu nti pakira ebintu byojje.
Abayiiya pikipiki ennyonyi n'emmotoka babuliddwa entambula ebazze ewaabwe embalala. Emmotoka gye bayiiya tebajjaamu ate etambula engendo nnyimpi.
Okuva lwe nalemeddwa okufuna transport anzizaayo eka.
Sinnasasulako yadde.
Omuzadde atannafuna za fiizi kaabampola.
Bintu bingi baabisiba. Bantu batono abakola.
Banna abeetegeka basasudde eddeeza ttaamu ejja ate ne bazimalayo.
Ebitundu 9 nga mu 5 bamaze okusasula.
Brought to you by
ate ne supermarket ezikuli okumpi osobola okutukubira ku namba yaffe ey'obwerere noti 8 noti 2 noti 3 noti mm.
Wasibye tano omulabi wa NBS Amasengejje nkukulisa